in this video, Haley, Caitlin, and I will be showing you how to find macroinvertebrates and how to identify them.
Due to some unspoken circumstances, we were unable to go out into the field and collect macroinvertebrates, so I'm going to tell you some places you can find them. For example, you can find them in riffle zones. This is where water moves rapidly over uneven surfaces, and this is where oxygen and food abundance can be found. You can check under rocks, leaf litter, and woodly debris. The rocks and woody debris are hiding places, and then the leaf litter is a food source and also a hiding place.
Today I wanted to focus on the three main important orders in the macroinvertebrates. These orders help to identify good water quality versus bad water quality. It's known as the EPT index, which is Ephemeroptera, which is mayflies, Plecoptera, which is stoneflies, and Trichoptera, which is caddisflies. The amount of these organisms in the water determines good water quality versus bad water quality. And this can help many things in the environment, especially us, in knowing where our water comes from.
First, we will be looking at mayflies. When looking at mayflies, look at the tails first. If there's 3 tails, it's often an indicator of a mayfly. However, the tails can break off. If a tail is broken off, look at the abdomen and see if there are gills present on the abdomen. If that's not enough, you can always look at the legs, and at the end of the legs, there should be 1 tarsal claw.
Next, we will be talking about the stoneflies. So if we look here at these stoneflies, we have some common stoneflies and then we have the giant stonefly. Some things we can notice first are the tails that all of them have. They have 2 tails, which are known as cerci. Sometimes, however, these can be broken off, so the next thing we would look at is the gills that are present in the armpits of these stoneflies. If that's not enough, you can look at their body segments. Oftentimes, stoneflies have separated thoraxes into prothorax, mesothorax, and metathorax. You can also look at this giant stonefly and look at his wing pads, which are often present in both mayfly and stonefly. Another separator from the mayfly would be their tarsal claws. Each stonefly usually has 2 tarsal claws located on their legs.
Next, we will be talking about caddisflies. When looking at caddisflies, the first indicator you would come across would possibly be the casing that they have, which is often stuffed with rocks, sticks, and other debris that they collect. Another indicator of a caddisfly would be the 6 legs that they have.
Continuing on with caddisflies, when we look at a caddisfly, we see that it has a proleg attached to the end. Oftentimes, these prolegs have 2 claws that are an indicator of a caddisfly. Another thing that would give it away was its cylindrical body, which is shown here. And they're different than riffle beetle larvae, but are often compared, but riffle beetle larvae often have a full body of sclerites, which is just hardened pieces, and these are squishy.
And that is how you identify different macroinvertebrates. Thank you.
Next, we will...
Claws
Nope,
attached
it's
to
not
it.
focusing. I literally can't get it to focus.
I can't. I had no words in my brain.